are you?
Franklin, Tennessee. I'm at
There
work.
you
Boo.
I was going to say, looks like you're in uniform.
Yeah. How are you, Nigel?
I'm doing good. Looking at you in your uniform there, looking pretty smart. Brings me, of course, to the first question. How do you manage that, being a law enforcement officer and a country singer?
What's a law enforcement? Now I'm making fun of
Well,
your accent. No, man. It hasn't been any trouble at all because I haven't been in the music business since about 2001. So I've been a police officer for the past 13 years, and just getting back into the music business by chance here in the last year or so.
so was there a particular reason why you left the music business, or was it because you just really wanted to be a police officer?
Nigel, I had to. I had a newborn son, and I didn't have anything on the charts, and you get forgotten quick.
Yeah.
And so the shows were thinning out. There wasn't enough road shows to go out and make a living on, and I had to walk away, man. I had to get a regular, steady paycheck I could depend on, and that's why I did it. You know, there's only one other thing I always wanted to do in this life. If it wasn't for music, my second choice would be being a police officer. So I've been very blessed to be able to get both of those.
Was there anything special that kind of attracted you to becoming a police officer?
No, I guess it's always kind of been a fascination since I was little. I remember in third grade, about every week, the teacher would pass this little orange sash around to people, and they were playground monitor for the
Oh,
week.
okay, yeah, I know. I remember them. Yeah,
Remember that? And it had a little badge on it and everything.
yeah.
And I think that's what gave me the thrill of it. And I remember always saying I want to be a police officer growing up.
But it wasn't because your dad was one or something like that.
No, I don't have anyone in my family that has any kind of law enforcement background.
What about the music? Did anybody in your family play or sing?
Not for a living. Now, Mom played guitar and banjo growing up. She taught us kids sing harmony parts. You Are My Sunshine, teaching us harmonies. Dad played a little piano. My sister and brother play instruments and sing, but no one did it for a living, really.
So anyway, I've been kind of like looking around on the internet and YouTube to see what I could find out about Jeff Carson. It looks like there's a couple of things you did in last year in 2020, kind of like online things. What was this 615 highway or highway?
Oh, okay, yeah, that 615. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll tell you how this really got started. It's right about a year ago, because it'll be a year ago, I think, this week. I used to travel with a guy named Daryl Singletary. I did for a few years.
Remember
and he and I and Rhett Akins all traveled together and shared one band. And he passed away a few years ago. And on his on the second time that they had a little get together in remembrance of him passing was last year this week. And I heard about it, and I called the girl and said, "Can I be a part of that?" And they welcomed me with open arms, and the crowd was just so receptive, and it just brought back that fire, And it happened to be that the people who I am with now for management and booking, they were out there that night, and that's where it kind of just took off from there. That's all this stuff you're hearing and seeing now is just the culmination of them doing that just since the last year.
And something that you mentioned actually in that video was Cameo, this kind of like online service, and you've been doing some of that. How's that working out?
It's funny because I'm surprised every time I get one. It's just $20. People just if they have a birthday or an anniversary or Valentine's Day request or anything, I'll just do anything as far as mentioning the name. Usually it's someone who likes the song "Not on Your Love" or "The Car," and I'll I'll pick up my guitar and say hi to him and play a little bit, play a verse and a chorus or more. So yeah, I wasn't even familiar with Cameo, that it even existed, until I got with the guys I'm with today.
So, how about new recordings? Plans for this year? Gigs? Tours?
I got MC1 is the label that I have my song out with, God Save the World.
Yeah.
And we've gone in, they have been just bending over backwards to like, hey, any other songs that you want to go in and sing? I pulled a song out that I always wanted to record. I had a copy ever since I was recording and just loved it. And we went in, and so it's been a week and a half or two now that I finished up and did background vocals on it here last week. Heroes in the Sun is the name of the song. It's an up-tempo song. I've always loved it. And it was so good to finally get a little free reign to go in and do some things I want to do.
So, where do these songs come from? Are is this your material or
No, no,
from
this is
somebody
this is
else?
a song. Yeah, this is a song that was pitched to me way back in the day when I was looking for songs, and I loved it. And I kept playing it for everyone. Maybe it's just going to be a hit for me myself. Maybe I'll buy it, and that'll be about it. But I love the song, and I couldn't seem to get anybody else as interested as I am.
So, how's it been in the States with gigs and so on? I mean, over here it's real bad. We just can't get out.
People have been struggling. People down on Music Row that play, downtown for a living, and all these clubs and venues, and it works its way down from the people playing music and the ones serving alcohol or serving food, and everyone's struggling.
The other thing I definitely wanted to ask you was the background to the recording of God Save the World. I'd love to know a little bit more about that.
The video, the projections and stuff like that. Oh, you would ask me. I can't recall his name. I only met him that one day. I can get you his name, but he did all that, the majority of it, when I wasn't there. Of course, you can see the projection. Some parts when I'm actually singing on that stage, he's projecting things. But yeah, he did a really good job. And it was just he himself, man. I mean, it was bare bones. It wasn't like a lot of videos I did where you had a camera do this shot and sing it through, then your camera does this shot and you sing it through. And he had probably 4 or 5 cameras going at the same time from different angles, different perspectives, and yeah, it was a pretty quick in and out video. He did a real good job on it.
And what about the song itself?
It's actually a song that I had on an earlier album on Curb Records. Lisa Brokop sang with me on it, and she got a great voice. And I'll give you a little insider. I was just last week, we were approached by Curb, who I used to be on Curb Records, and congratulating me for getting in the top 40 music row chart. And make a long story short, I'm back with Curb on this song. They're putting it out to Billboard reporting stations here, the original with Lisa Brokop. So they're going to put that out this week, I think.
Okay, that sounds cool.
So we'll see what happens.
Good. So I think we've had our kind of time.
Well, I think we covered what little bit I have going on, which is more than I've had in the last 13 years.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up and say,
okay, buddy.
This is Country Music News International. My name is Nigel Sharpe, and I'd like to thank Jeff Carson for joining me today. Thanks very much, Jeff. We really appreciate it that you take the time to make this interview with us. And
thank you, Nigel. Good to talk with you too, man. Thank you so much.
And you have a good day today.
Okay, you too, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.